Gather up, Task Force X. I want the flashback here in one piece, so pay attention.
In order for us to retrieve the flash from the skull ship, we'll first need to remove the data defenses, reveal the vault, and defeat this Brainiac iteration.
Get all of that? I hope so.
May have burned too bright. Travel between dimensions has become second nature.
Welcome to yet another disturbing Elseworld. I'm going to be taking point on this operation. I will... With the hard work well underway, all you need to do is destroy the giant gun.
You heard the tech support. Get to it, Task Force X.
I suspect Brainiac's engineering is form over function. I look forward to testing my hypothesis.
I suspect Brainiac's engineering is form over function. I look forward to testing my hypothesis. You don't breathe.
Oh, I've been
Stay
so
mobile!
circuited.
Watch out for that wall of death!
We can repurpose their own remains against them. So efficient.
This was a drop and stop.
I don't like your odds, Dr. Frias. Would you like me to run the maths for you? Let's see what's evolved from this terminal pairing. Well, a Nif bomber.
Data indicates did not work.
You don't even know what this battery's firing at. Why get involved? Interesting. Perhaps squats were the answer. Homogenesis complete. Engage the enemy. You do well to remember all of your bodies are weak points.
Terminaut detritus is ripe for the taking. So take it!
Watch out for the freaking wall of death! Ooh, I gotta love this. Then, not so much.
Gathered enough specimens. Now begin the biohacking.
Identify a new target!
A terminal has transformed into a bomber. It's beautiful. My artillery. It's elegant, yet effective.
Pull up on Terminaut residue. Back to the target. Lasers inbound. Nobody get bisected.
One of our little
There,
terminals
make this
is
weak
all
spot an
grown.
open wound.
Welcome a new bomber. You're capable of putting your minds together to shoot something.
debris ready for sampling. And throwing.
Try this new firing sequence, Task Force X.
Look alive. Energy weapon firing.
A Terminaut has transformed into a bomber. It's beautiful, really.
And this suit was so expensive. We may have burned 2 bricks.
A new bomber has evolved. Follow his directives. We'll say Task Force X. I've run a refresh on the firing pattern.
I expected more from you. Foolish, I know.
Let's see what's evolved from this terminal pairing. Well, a new bomber.
Get those Terminaut chunks!
Bomber Genesis complete. Engage the enemy. This firing sequence is reminiscent of a Kaluan game you wouldn't understand.
Cannons try to zap us!
You should really have stopped that Terminaut from growing, Task Force X. You're going to damage a complex machine of my design. Cute.
Selecting new target. Artillery, hit the deck! Gonna slam dunk. Deploying explosive!
There. Retrieve the Terminaut biomatter.
Identify the new
Bomber Genesis complete. Engage the enemy.
grenade for free!
Task Force X seems bored. Let's revise the firing pattern on the weapon.
Got some snappy exploders! What do you call it, thing? Mine!
I was curious when the artillery would come online.
Not the worst I've felt, but not the best either. Firing lines. Moving.
A Terminaut has transformed into a bomber. It's beautiful, really.
Retrieve that Terminaut waste. No whining.
Oh, look at him. A new destroyer is born. This firing sequence is reminiscent of a Kaluan game you wouldn't understand. My freshly spawned bomber.
Artillery
Gather our
strike dropping.
forces and eliminate those Earthlings. Relying on others for assistance, Dr. Frias. You really have changed.
Get those Terminaut bits! We gotta against that thing!
Collected enough Terminaut remains. Time to redirect at the target. All this damage must have scrambled the cannon's systems.
Very efficient.
Yes, excellent work. Now, if you could all move along to your next objective with minimal pauses, that would be excellent.
You were too late to stop what's happened here, Earthlings. And soon, it'll be too late for you.
My resources are dwindling. I'm banned from several casinos. You'll have to ask Nora why.
Providing support fire.
Need to stay mobile till these damn flags die off!
After a comprehensive study of the gun's behavior, I would recommend near constant movement.
Proximity mines in the proximity.
Ah! Death ray!
Not a fan.
Terminaut
I think your Colonel Flag is
Tell
simply
my
jealous
wife
of this installation.
that I'm disappointed in
Earthling
all
men
of
are
you.
like that.
Very
New target sighted.
Get from above, Joker! Zero not free!
Mathematical.
Selecting new target.
We can repurpose their own remains against them. So efficient.
Deploying aerial mines. Enjoy them, Task Force X. The weapon's exposed. I'm sure you'll attack it now. You're tenacious, but this is a massive living weapon. Initiate new firing sequence.
Brains, brawn. I am
Artillery!
here. Terminaut debris ready for sampling. And throwing.
New firing line. Moving. Taking on free.
I have an abundance of Terminaut remains ready to launch.
A terminal has transformed into a bomber. Beautiful, really. There's a considerable delta between damaged and destroyed.
Bunker need busting?
Dialing in on free.
Yes. Suppress the Earthlings with artillery.
There! Procure the Terminaut biomatter.
Now feel the might of a 12th level intellect.
Want to live? Patch me up now!
Mine's in the air.
Opposition. Let's see what's evolved from this terminal pairing. Well, a new bomber. Battlefield evolution. Let's all welcome our new bomber.
Hold on, my systems need some adjustment.
Last one to collect a bunch of Terminators is a run. You have eggs on this Earth, right? Yeah?
That's plenty. I should get these alien guts back in circulation.
Bomber genesis complete. Engage the enemy. Commencing barrage.
Touch one of those mines and it's Get me?
I wager this beam won't be the end for one of you. The artillery should keep you subdued. One of our little terminals has all grown up. Welcome a new bomber.
The cannon reveals its weak point. Punch a hole straight through!
Well, no sense crying over spilt nanofluids. Looks like a new bomber has hatched. Kill Task Force X for me. Better watch out.
Here,
Task Force
Terminaut
X.
debris ready for sampling.
And
Throw it!
Commencing barrage.
I'm capable of my own upgrade. But we can use this nano facility.
Identify a new target.
Find cover, Task Force X. That artillery is deadly. From simple Terminaut to mighty destroyer.
Boy, if me and Stasis could see me now. Go to slam, go. Can't quit.
Oh, Task Force X. I've run a refresh on the firing pattern.
Retrieve that Terminaut waste. No whining.
My freshly spawned bomber. Gather our forces and eliminate those Earthlings.
I have an abundance of Terminaut remains ready to launch. Cannon volley overhead. Watch out! resources are dwindling. Reinforcements? What are they trying to prove?
New target sighted.
Seems like I need a quick
Well, I
recalibration.
never turn away a crowd.
Bring me the Flash. Kill Brainiac, but bring me the Flash.
He may be somewhat disoriented when you find him, so handle him with care.
You heard the doctor. With care.
Hold on, my systems need some adjustment.
Your window is closing, Task Force X. Will you be able to slither through?
Target spotted ahead. We should investigate.
Here to reclaim your sworn enemy, the Flash? How touching. I'll be more than happy to share my research with you. In fact, I've made a breakthrough. As you can see, I am now a league of my own. Calculators out and pencils ready, Task Force X.
Hey, Luther, how do we do this? Decoupling? Kryptonite? Kryptonite decoupling?
What are you? I understand now. Let's see. Both iterations have been susceptible to bullets previously. Try that.
So just counter him where it hurts. Alright, good enough for me.
I admit, I did borrow some inspiration from Freeze on the rapid cooling ratios.
Taking on free.
Better
This
restore
one's
my
a drop and
system.
stop.
Extreme decreases in temperature can result in loss of limb and death. I do hope you're prepared. Despite how distressingly ill-prepared you always are, this distraction is useful.
I may have burned too bright.
You Earthlings have superstitions about cold winds, correct? I suggest heeding them. A little quick preparation first. Freeze is my target. Enough of a challenge to break a sweat. Extreme decreases in temperature can result in loss of limb and death. I do hope you're prepared.
Explosive release.
Stop them! Fire at will!
Consider further peer review next time. You need it. Sorely. I give that an A.
Selecting new target. I feel like any truly witty quip about being yourself I throw at you would hurt me too.
Let's consider the other side of the equation now. Not much variation here, but there is potential. Always good to get out and move around. The cold does metaphorically get to one. Enough of a challenge to break a sweat. What more could I possibly ask of you? Despite how distressing it is, I can see the variables much more clearly now. A perfect opportunity to introduce a new element.
Seems like I need
How is your locomotive potential at the moment?
Target hit.
Pinfold, foes come.
One should always try to begin with proven theory.
Tagged one. Still tracking. Beat on brain.
This occurs naturally on your Earths. Who comes up with these?
Nothing looks better than a pin around my finger.
Even you four can appreciate such brutal simplicity. Even I make room for the more useful classics.
My resources are dwindling.
Rebound.
Let me swing in for a sec.
fundamentals will stick with you. I'll break you down into something even simpler and much smaller. Let these cool a bit before you barrel into them. Enough of a challenge to break a sweat. What more? A different placement this time to optimize the throughput. Yes.
Let's blow this joint. Identified a new target.
I modified this Kryptonian thunderclap. Feedback is greatly appreciated.
Workout's getting me pumped.
You Earthlings have superstitions about cold winds, correct? I suggest heeding them. Target sighted. I tried to research this move of the Kryptonians. You Earthlings are disgusting. I made changes.
Getting my hands dirty.
A chilling round of applause for our would-be.
Hold on, my systems need some adjustment.
Firing on Joker.
I modified this Kryptonian thunderclap. Feedback is greatly appreciated.
Explosive out! Selecting new target.
Always good to get out and move around. The cold does metaphorically get to one. Extreme decreases in temperature can result in loss of limb and death. I do hope you're prepared. Don't worry, I'll have this done in a language playthrough. Enough of a challenge to break a sweat. What more could I possibly ask of you? You Earthlings have superstitions about cold winds, correct? I suggest heeding them. Extreme decreases in temperature can result in loss of limb and death. I do hope you're prepared. Target sighted. I tried to research this move of the Kryptonians. You Earthling, all plans must be capable of weathering setbacks. Especially such frustratingly tenacious ones as you. What should always try to begin with proven theory.
Seems like I
Despite how distressingly ill-prepared you always are, this distraction is useful.
Bunker need busting?
And yet you foolishly persist, for days on end. Mind-bendingly incomprehensible. You might think wind would be less combustible, and yet... A perfect opportunity to introduce a new element. You might think wind would be less combustible, and yet... Oh, good. You're still here. Don't move.
This'll really knock your socks off.
Force, heat, mass. Simple arithmetic, but effective. Even I make room for the more useful classics.
Let me dole out some lumps.
Hold on. My systems need some adjustment.
A perfect opportunity to introduce a new element. You might think wind would be less combustible, and yet...
Motion will send to the flames.
I come bearing gifts in the form of your searing mutilation. There is no
Let me swing it for a sec.
A perfect opportunity to introduce a new element.
The ticket comes before the boom.
This occurs naturally on your Earths. Who comes up with these? I've allowed you to continue more than long enough. This little diversion ends now.
Seems like I need a quick recalibration.
Not to worry. I spiced things up just for you, dear squad. You will not stand in the way of my... Once more, and I will finally be rid of you, uselesses.
Identified a new target.
Run! Or don't. The effects will largely be the same. Give these a moment. The end result may shock you.
Feeling the burn over here. The bad kind.
We're unshielded.
I admit, I did borrow some inspiration from Freeze on the rapid cooling ratios.
Do not breathe.
Spin around like bingo.
My projections predicted something akin to this. I never intended to experience it. Ultimately. This data is beginning to give diminishing
Oh, wow. I'm not really used to getting winded. Hey, shouldn't you all be in jail?
I've adjusted the phasing array so they can choose the terms and conditions of their own suicide missions. Godspeed, Task Force X.
You must have this many peer reviews to use. Sorry, mine.
A surprise party? For me? Oh, for you. I'm sorry.
The hell are you idiots doing? Get the Flash into stasis and get back to work.
Wish you were always that fun, Flasher. We'll make a sidekick out of you yet.
I'm getting too old to be press ganged by a secret government agency.
But its work is never done on this